Hey y'all, welcome back to Cooking with Siobhan. I'm Siobhan Muir, and today we are making an Ostara recipe. For those that celebrate Christianity, that would be Easter. And these are technically Easter lemon cookies, and we're doing two recipes today because they all combine into one dessert. So we're gonna start with the thin lemon cookies, and it says this is American cuisine, but actually it's gonna be more European because we're gonna cut the sugar. You won't need that much sugar to make these cookies delicious. So, what will you need? You'll need a half a cup of lemon juice. Don't worry, you're not putting a half a cup directly into the cookies. We're gonna boil it down. So you get half a cup of lemon juice, 3/4 of a cup of unsalted butter cubed, 2.5 cups of gluten-free flour, a half teaspoon of baking soda, and a half teaspoon of salt. I just threw it in a bowl, then we can dump it in. 1 large egg and an egg yolk, a separate egg yolk, half a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons lemon zest, and a teaspoon of vanilla. So that's what you're going to need. What are we going to start with? We are actually going to begin by heating the lemon juice over high heat in a steel or glass pan. I don't have a glass pan, so we'll just do a steel pan. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it to a boil and then immediately reduce it to medium. And then we're gonna cook until you have approximately 2 tablespoons of juice left. So you really do wanna boil this down until there's very little left. Then you're going to add the butter to it. Yeah, remove from heat and stir in the butter until melted, set aside to cool. We're gonna set this to boil, and it's gonna take a little bit. You won't really have to stir it much, because you're just waiting for it to boil. When it starts to boil, then I would suggest stirring it. That'll help it boil off faster. And again, you're just trying to get down to about 2 tablespoons of liquid, which won't be very much in this pan. It'll look even more pathetic than this. So we're gonna boil that, and then when it starts to boil, we'll reduce it to medium, let it kind of simmer until it cooks down, and then we'll add the butter. Okay, now that we're here, we're going to reduce it to medium and let it start cooking down. And it's always good to stir when you're doing this, because this could go really fast.
And it'll burn really fast.
Burn really fast, yep. Do you see how very little there is left? It's supposed to concentrate this down, so I'm going to tilt it so you can see that's about a little over 2 tablespoons. So that means it's just a thicker.
Yeah, I can smell the lemon from here.
So then they said, remove from heat and stir in the butter until it completely melts. And then, so we're going to get, basically what we're doing is we're making lemon butter. So stir until the butter is completely melted. And I did chop this up into little squares, but it stuck together, so there you go. Completely melted. There's your lemon butter. All right, set it aside to cool. Then it says, in a large bowl, whisk together the flour, the baking soda, and the salt, and set aside. There is my salt and baking powder. No, baking soda. Salt and baking soda. And then we just need the flour.
You're not whisking too much, are you?
That's it, you're out of here.
You can thank my father for that.
I whisked it away.
We've been cupped.
Yes, I can make a joke of literally anything you hand me. Flour powder.
Okay, we're whisking together all the dry ingredients, with the exception of the sugar. You know, I would have added the sugar to this too, but well,
Whatever, we have to use all the bowls.
yeah.
For
All right.
bowling for cookies.
You need to leave. That's enough. So in a medium boil, we'll be combining the eggs. We'll be combining the eggs, egg yolk, sugar, lemon zest, and vanilla. So first we're gonna give you the full egg. This one, I'm like, what am I doing? I am just doing the yolk, remember? Oh, right. There you go. What you're going to do is you're going to do the egg and yolk, sugar, vanilla, and the lemon zest. Can you give me a small? Thanks. Teaspoon of sugar. Dried organic lemon zest. Once the butter and lemon juice mixture is slightly cool, stir it into this. That's my guess.
Well, it's slightly cooler than it was before.
That's kind of the yeah.
Our cameraman's laughing at me.
I'm
I was like, just let me know where you want me to move my hand.
Now I'm going to stir that together. Once you put these two together, then add the wet ingredients to the dry. So I'm gonna switch with you. And I'm gonna do this. Now eventually we'll need one of those again, but I don't know.
It's kind of darker than I expected.
It is a lot darker than I expected too. But remember, we use farm fresh eggs, so the eggs are really golden.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. They are really golden eggs. Okay. So, then what it says is cover and chill for 45 minutes. We'll be back in 45 minutes to show you what the dough looks like. So, the cookies are still chilling, the cookie dough is still chilling. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the cream that goes in between it. And so what you're going to need is you're going to need 4 ounces of soft cream cheese. And you know, I would, for my own sanity, I would cut it up into little pieces, and because it'll mix a lot faster that way. And then what you'll need is a half a cup of confectioner sugar, 1 teaspoon of lemon zest, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice, and 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, which I left it over here because I'm going to use this container. But and you're going to combine this all and you're going to make a stiff cream out of it. And what it says is put it in a piping bag and pipe it. We'll see how it turns out. It might be just one of those things that you just spread on. So the first thing you want to do is you want to whip the daylights out of your cream cheese. Okay. Whipped. The nice thing about the cream cheese is it will also make your lemon cream here kind of on the thick side, which is what you kind of want. So you start with whipping the cream cheese. The next thing you add is you beat in the confectioner sugar, the lemon zest, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add them one at a time. I could beat them all together, but really what I'm going to do is just add them a little at a time. I think that might be a wiser way of doing it in terms of making this cream. All right, we're adding the lemon zest. And for those that don't know, if you have lemon zest and it's dried, it's usually a 2-to-1 deal. So if your lemon zest is, you need a teaspoon of lemon zest, what you do is do a half teaspoon, add a teaspoon of water, and you will get your full teaspoon. So we're adding the lemon zest. All right, so now we have some zesty lemon cream thus far. Okay, vanilla extract. Yeah, 1 teaspoon of that.
Cream.
It is interesting looking cream. Lemon juice, and then slowly add the...
How much of this do we need?
It says a cup, but I want to start with a half.
Okay, do you want me to just add it to that?
Mm-hmm, just put it in there. I was going, We do. All right, now you're supposed to whip this until stiff peaks form.
Do we want to add like another quarter cup or?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do another quarter cup, and then we'll whip it until it's stiff, because that's what you're really trying to do. Let's do it. To keep this thing stiff, once you've made it, put it in the fridge. Otherwise, you'll have to wait and it could lose some of its loft. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 177 degrees Celsius. On a floured surface, I probably won't need flour, given that I've done this a few times gluten-free. Roll out the dough 1/3, so cut it into 3 pieces, I guess, to 1/8 of an inch thickness, which is about 3 millimeters. Is that right? 3-ish. Get that right?
I don't know.
Ha! I am so good.
Yes, you are.
3 millimeters? Yeah.
Never doubted that.
One third.
That is 1/3.
It is 1/3. It smells good though.
Does it smell like?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. Get just a hint of lemon, which is good because it's all in the cream.
Now, I'm not gonna, because I know gluten-free dough, I'm really not going to put any flour down.
Okay. Then
Gluten-free dough doesn't really need flour.
Yeah, but if we want to get it off the tabletop.
No, seriously, it really doesn't need it. She doesn't believe me, but that's
Well,
okay.
no, I do and I don't. Because I've seen it where, we do it and it comes off really easily. And I've seen it where we do it and it sticks to the tabletop. So, it's not that I don't believe you, it's that it's like, will it this time? Will it not this time?
I suppose we could have rolled it on parchment paper too. All right, so they say use a 2.5-inch round cookie cutter. This is actually only a 2-inch, so it's only 5 centimeters. That's okay. I mean, do you really want a cookie bigger than that? So,
Well, depending on how much they expand too, they may get bigger.
or smaller.
Our cameraman's like, no, don't get smaller. Does anyone want a cookie bigger than that?
In fact, what you rolled out's fine.
Just hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that then.
And this is why we don't ask you. Yeah.
That one might be okay. But, yeah, these are too thick. Yeah, maybe that one.
Okay.
All right?
I snatched a cookie.
Do them one at a time so I know that I've got it thin enough. Ooh, hey. How are those, do you think?
Yeah, those look good.
Ooh, this one got a little mushed.
It's okay. Okay, switch these.
Six to 7 minutes.
Alright, I'll start them at 6 then.
Okay.
Or do you want me to do 7?
Take them out at 6 and then look. We decided that while we're cutting out the next set of cookies, we'll bake the first set and then kind of rotate them. And while that's happening, I will roll out some more cookies.
We should have enough cookie sheets, it's fine.
I know we have enough cookie sheets. The question is, do we have enough space for when the cookies are done? Now that you have, these still have to cool, but now that you have your cookies, now it's time to add the cream. And I think the amount of cream Kind of depends on the person. You could put a lot, or you could put a little. Add cream. And again, it depends on how much cream you would like.
How's it going?
It's good. We're adding the cream. Now again, how much cream just kind of depends on the person. Oh, that one broke. But you know what? It won't matter. Because in the end,
It's all gonna look the same in your stomach.
ooh, the cream is good. But again, you don't want to leave this out too long, and before you make the sandwich cookies, because especially if the day is warm,
Which it is.
it will melt. I think they turned out good. Should try one, huh?
Mmm.
If you like lemon shortbread and lemon cream, that's a really good cookie. It's nice and light and refreshing because you're going to get lemon. What do you think? Yeah?
It's even better with both cookies.
Mm-hmm.
It really balances it out.
So there you go. An Ostara lemon cookie with lemon cream. Gluten-free. You do need to keep your cream refrigerated. If you don't do that, it'll melt and then it'll be like you're just putting liquid all over the top of your cookie. But now, if you don't want it to be that white, see the cream is kind of white, you can add food coloring if you so desire. I have no desire. You won't mistake it. Is that lemon? I don't know if that's lemon. You won't mistake it. It's lemon. But, actually,
All you have to do is taste it.
now it didn't say. Yes, it did say. Store cookies in an airtight container in a chilled location because your cream's going to melt. So you want to keep them cold. You could probably freeze them. Like if you made, there's a lot of cookies. So if you made too many to eat, and they set out half and put the others in the freezer, they probably freeze pretty well. If not, just put them in the fridge and keep them there until you've eaten all of them. But yeah. All right.
Those are delightful.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. Definitely ring the bell to find out when to be notified. Let me rephrase. Ring the bell to be notified when there's new videos. Subscribe to the channel. Again, another way you can actually find out when there's new videos. Comment and like on different videos, or this one in particular. Did you decide, no, that's too much lemon for me. We have lemon cookie and we have lemon cream. Are you insane? Did you decide to do like vanilla cream in between the lemon cookies? Did you decide to do vanilla cookie with lemon cream? There are many different combos. You could even do a lavender cream or something, because lavender is really good with lemon. So what did you try? Did you try anything different? Let me know. Also, definitely sign up for patreon.com/Siobhan Muir, because you'll find not only book covers and writing fresh off the keyboard, no edits, so if there are typos, yeah, that's the way it goes. But definitely sign up for that, because that's where you can definitely keep up with me, and sign up for my newsletter, which is, you can go to SiobhanMuir.com/newsletter and sign up anytime. All right. So thank you so much for joining us. Happy making, happy baking, happy eating, and happy reading. Bye.